present ultrasonic rhinoplasty. As you know, it's a very trendy topic right now over the world because it's a tool that is using a lot to market rhinoplasty, and I would like to present the real indications and um, the real signification of the tool for us. So obviously innovation is very important in our specialty. As a facial plastic surgeon, we are looking for new strategies, new tools, new everything to do as best as possible our work. And in order to offer the best results for our patients. So the tool mainly is a piezoelectric, that is an electric part that translate the ultrasound. And as I said before, it's a marketing tool right now, mainly. So piezoelectric device is electrical energy, so it's ultrasound waves between 25 to 30 kilohertz. Waves are transmitted to the tip of the device, and linear microvibration denature proteins and emulsify the bone. So the main concept is that this device can protect the soft tissue. It's very important that we have to use irrigation and aspiration system to extract the remains and avoid the heat of the tissues, because one of the main complications of this device is you can burn the skin. And obviously, we have to modulate the frequency to a specific tissue. Right now, selective and micrometric actions allows cutting of mineralized tissue without damaging the other tissue. So in ENT, we can use in otology, in rhinology, laryngology, maxillofacial surgery. So around 10 years ago, Dr. Robineau in 2004 started with this tool. And as I said before, it's a tool and it does not replace the knowledge, cuts the cartilage and mainly the bone, prevents soft tissue injuries. You can do osteotomy, ostectomy, and osteoplasty. And exposition is one of the most important part to do really good these things. The advantages are bone sculpting, stability and exactness of the osteotomy, the soft tissue protection, because you can only cut the bone, less edema and ecchymosis, and obviously a faster recovery. We have a lot of studies about the main problem of osteotomies, that is periorbital edema and ecchymosis, and the swelling of the soft tissue and the injury at that place. So we can compare the different systems, and the literature says that piezosurgery has advantages over the traditional technique. But the device needs a console. You have to buy these things. So you need the piezotome that transmits the electrical different energy. We have different kinds of tips to modulate or sculpt the bone, or you can do the osteotomy or ostectomy. Obviously, you have to put the pressure to cut more or less, and the irrigation system, that is very important to prevent the heating or the burn of the soft tissue. Here we have a bone, how you can explain the technology. We have the piezo system, and this is an egg, so you can see how you can cut the cover of the egg without damage the inside part. So these ultrasound vibrations transmits only to the carbon dioxide. And you can see how the irrigation system prevents the heating of the tip, and how you can take out the cover of the egg, respecting the inside. So this is mainly the principle of this technology. You can see how you don't broke the egg in the inside part. So mainly this device, as I said before, is using as a marketing tool, because all the people says, no, the rhinoplasty, ultrasonic rhinoplasty, you can do an ultrasonic rhinoplasty, blah, blah, blah. But the main thing is bone sculpting when you have short bones, external osteotomies or internal osteotomies, but obviously tip work or reposition or all the other steps you cannot do with ultrasonic rhinoplasty. So here I will present a video where you can see when you can use the device. Here we are sculpting the bone at the third of the nose, and obviously you can manage that part very handily. You can do external osteotomies, and obviously you have to pinch it that way. You have to put the device very inside to prevent the heating and ensure that the irrigation is working very well. And you can do the osteotomies. Internal osteotomies, you have to expose very well the bone. You can see how to cut at that level, but obviously, as I said before, you can do spreader grafts or tip management with this device. So this device mainly works for bone sculpting and osteotomies. Here you can see some results and how you don't have swelling or ecchymosis. So it's very precise. You can do very well the osteotomies, so you can have very noses. And here you have more results. How in the immediately post-op, you don't have inflammation. So in this are of 6 months. So you see how the final result probably is faster than if you use a normal technique. The disadvantage of this can be that it needs a learning curve. It's not using for very prominent nose because you have to work a lot of time, and very hard bones or previously fractured probably could be very difficult. It's slower because you need time to do this, and it's controversial in revision surgery. Complications could be the rupture of the piezotome, the tip of the device you can break. You can burn the skin and probably generate more fibrosis or scar tissue because you transmit the heat to the tissue. So finally, as I said at the principle, innovation and constant updating is a key for our work. So we need to be alert on what happened with this kind of devices. For us, it's a very important tool but only in 3 steps: in bone sculpting, in osteotomies, internal or external, because this device do not do the complete rhinoplasty, and you need to do all the other steps and handle it. So despite the advances, excellent result can achieve with a traditional technique as well. But we need to know all the type of the surgeries and the new devices. And thank you so much.